Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeAim here, and welcome back to the next episode of the OU Road to Top 10 here on Pokemon Showdown. Of course, if you missed any of the previous episodes, feel free to check them out. For those that are new, hi, I'm Joey, and we're doing this series where I attempt to hit top 10 on the ladder in Pokemon Sword and Shield and OU. So, if you're new, feel free to subscribe, check out all the other episodes. And yeah, let's just get right into team preview. So today's team was actually given to me by Legerity after I played him in a Showdown Live a little while back. And I asked him for his squad. So if you guys would like to get the team, check out PokeaimMD.com. The link is down below. But first off, we have a very offensive Azumarill right here with Belly Drum, Aqua Jet, Play Rough, and Knockoff. This is one of our CINDERACE checks on the teams, as obviously we can hit them with a very super effective Aqua Jet prior to them changing their typing. Azumarill functions as a sweeper. We have max speed because this allows us to outspeed max speed Conkeldurs, but also we want to be able to outspeed other Azumarill, almost guaranteed, or at least force the 50-50 speed tie after belly drumming up. This Azumarill is meant to be a sweeper with Citrus Berry giving us some recovery after going for belly drum. Next up, we do have Choice Band or Shifu with Wicked Blow, Close Combat, U-Turn, and Sucker Punch. We have U-Turn on this team because this team is all about momentum, getting in hard hitters like Specs AEGISLASH and Specs Dragalge. So U-Turn allows us to bring them in on fairy types that typically will come in on our Shifu, sort of like Clefable or maybe even Mandibuzz, obviously the dark type Mandibuzz that might want to try and come in on the Wicked Blow, allowing us to get in potentially Specs Dragalge to do a lot of damage with Draco Meteor. Sucker Punch is there to help us deal with Dragapult. Of course, even knocking out Dragapult or weakening it is really good for Azumarill, since Azumarill only needs a little bit of chip before getting a sweep with +6 Aqua Jet. Next up, we do have Dragalge. We're running Choice Specs Dragalge with Draco Meteor, Sludge Wave, Toxic Spikes, and Thunderbolt. With the adaptability, our Draco Meteor and Sludge Wave are incredibly powerful. In fact, if Magearna gets banned, which I'm pretty sure it will be, this Mon actually has some, it already has a niche of being like the only dragon type with adaptability plus Draco Meteor, right? But on top of that, like if he doesn't have to worry about it, it basically pressures all the fairies with Sludge Wave as a dragon type, which is amazing. And then it can also get up T-Spike too. We have enough speed for Powdon, and the rest is just put into HP as well as special attack. This Mon can shrug off just, weaker hits if need be, switching repeatedly to Pokemon like Toxapex to KO them with Thunderbolt, or do a ton with Draco Meteor. Next up, we do have Heavy Duty Boots, Cinderace, Adamant with U-Turn, Powerball, Sucker Punch, and Zen Headbutt. Now, typically Gunk Shot is ran over that Sucker Punch slot, or yeah, that's basically it. That's being ran. But we want the momentum with U-Turn, and then Sucker Punch helps us out versus Dragapult too. And all that chip is going to matter at the end of the day if we want to try and get Azumarill to sweep if possible. I'm not sure like how the games are going to go, of course. I haven't played them yet. But we have Heavy Duty Boots. That way we ignore the hazard damage. And yeah, basically get Cinderace as many times as possible. U-Turn out of there. Zen Headbutt for Toxapex, good for Dragalge too, just in case we end up fighting that thing. And we can U-Turn out into our next Pokemon, which is Choice Specs AEGISLASH, with enough speed for a Conkeldurr. The rest is just put into max special attack and 120 HP with Shadow Ball, Steel Beam, Flash Cannon, and Shadow Sneak. Even with a modest nature, Shadow Sneak is nice for, again, picking off weakened Pokemon. I keep talking about Dragapult, but that's the main one that keeps coming to mind. Shadow Ball is nice for being a 2-hit KO on physically defensive Toxapex. Steel Beam can help us nuke Mandibuzz after a little bit of chip damage, which our entire team can kind of hit Mandibuzz for super effective or good damage either way. And then, of course, just triple stab here. So, it's all stab, right? I was going to say triple stab, but it's all stab. Shadow Ball, Steel Beam, Flash Cannon, and Shadow Sneak. Honestly, if you don't run Steel Beam on this, you could even run just Close Combat. It doesn't matter that your Choice Specs. Close Combat hits like Blissey, and that's about it. But last but not least, we have Terrakion. Terrakion functions as our Stealth Rocker for the team. It's also Focus Sash, so it's guaranteed to live a hit. We can Close Combat, Stone Edge, Earthquake for a little bit of damage on Toxapex, AEGISLASH 2 if you happen to run into that thing, even though it's not OU at the moment. And yeah, basically that's the team for today. And the cool thing about Terrakion 2 is that it kind of punishes people running Adamant Cinderace just like us, so we can be faster than it and knock it out with a Stone Edge, or just hit it really hard with Close Combat. But that's the team for today. Let's get right into our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Crunchyroll. You can get Crunchyroll ad-free for 14 days by signing up at crunchyroll.com/PokeaimMD. Look, we all like anime, or at least have at some point in our lives. I know the first time Goku ever went Super Saiyan, you found yourself doing trying to power yourself up at the same time, or a Kamehameha, or when Naruto went back to the village and you started crying because the village finally accepted this kid who was cursed from the beginning. So why not experience all that and more with Crunchyroll? You get unlimited anime, manga, and drama titles. You can watch every episode ad-free in 1080p, and you can watch on all your devices. Last time I was up to episode 2 of God of High School. This time we just watched episode 4, and no spoilers, but watch episode 4. So again, that link is crunchyroll.com/PokeaimMD. You can watch everything for ad-free, and just by signing up, you help me out. Okay, so thank you to Crunchyroll for sponsoring this video, and of course, you know, you help me out by signing up there. It's free for 14 days. If you don't like it, you don't have to keep going, but if you do, great, that's awesome. I know I ended up doing so. But last episode, we definitely went on tilt, but we ended in 1650 something, and I think I lost 6 points in the K. So we're 1748, 45, and 8. Now we are running offense. I don't think this team is that outdated, honestly, but it is really momentum based. So I have to be aggressive with it. And obviously, you know, the thing about this versus balance, which I'm really leaning more towards balance in this road because it's a lot easier to play, I feel. It's not even easier. You've been seeing some of my games, but it's more so I'm liking Pokemon like Among Us a lot more right now because I just think I can outplay an opponent if I can switch into them. But with this, when it comes to this team, I have to outplay my opponent or I'll lose. So we'll see what ends up happening in this episode, if I tank a lot of points or I actually end up getting some quick wins. Once again, I'm saying I don't know if we're going to have a long episode, but we'll see. Now, my opponent's team right here looks like it gets smacked by... well, first off, I'm pretty sure that's no item on Slowbro because they get smacked by Alolan Marowak, but it looks like they get smacked by Azumarill if I can set up on maybe this Pokemon here. I have to be very careful around Magearna because the team is very weak to it. Toxic Spike are really good, but it looks like this will be their defogger. But yeah, Toxic Spike are phenomenal in this game. And Cinderace with Toxic Spike up is very, very strong. I love Specs AEGISLASH. It has absolutely no switch-ins from my opponent, and I think we're just going to start off with that. Kind of just start clicking Shadow Ball as quickly as possible. It's good versus Marowak as a lead. Talonflame is my opponent's lead of choice. I still am kind of feeling similar and want to just click Shadow Ball. Like, I doubt it's Flare Blitz. This should be defog on their build, but I could be wrong. And I could expect maybe a Will-O-Wisp coming out. I'll Scout as they end up going Feral Thorn there, and I mean, that's completely fine. I do have Cinderace that can come in here, but I'm going to get up a Toxic Spike just because getting that up for Hatterene, Slowbro, and Marowak is going to be a huge difference here in terms of winning, and we could end up just making the Cinderace play now. This is really cool because it obviously threatens Hatterene too if they want to make that play, and I just threaten them right now with a Pyro Ball. I'm not going to bother predicting. Let them go Slowbro. I have to be very, very, very careful around Magearna. I have to be extremely careful around Magearna. So we U-turn here as they end up bringing out their Feral Thorn, which is a smart play. I'll bring out TERRAKION, and yeah, I mean, I CC here for sure. Even if they knock me out, I think close combat is my play. If they go Bro, I can get up Stealth Rock alongside them, which will obviously help me out in terms of beating Talonflame 2. If they want to double out into Hatterene, I can switch around as well. Dragalge is basically not useless, but it's borderline useless here as they go Hat. Hat ends up getting poisoned anyway, and rocks are already up. So we're kind of just waiting for that opportunity to get up a Belly Drum with a Azumarill to attempt to sweep my opponent, because I'm assuming they're Flame Body Talonflame at this point. So like I said, Dragalge is useless. I kind of think they'll miss Draining Kiss anyway because it hits our Shifu. And I really want to make the Urshifu play now. It deals with Psy Shock or Calm Mind, and it deals with Feral Thorn as well, which is something they do not like. And we click Choice Band, Close Combat. Forget predicting at this point. I don't care what you have in the back. I'm clicking Close Combat. Is this just Cobra Berry? I'm honestly not sure. I am honestly not sure if this is Cobra Berry. But I'll make the H-slash play because it gets a... Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Shadow Ball gets me a 2 KO on something, so I'll make that play right here. And I don't mind them giving me a Feral Thorn, but that's good to know that they have that. So I'm thinking their Magearna is more so offensive here. I obviously don't want to take an attack from them, so I'd rather go out to Dragalge here if they go for Leech Seed, and drop a Specs Draco on them. Oh, oh, come on, man. So that actually would have been perfect had I been able to knock them out there, but the reason that would have been perfect is because I would have died to the recoil, and I could have went out into Urshifu and get an attack, but either way, I think I go Urshifu here and just click Wicked Blow. Because Trick Room will end, so I will pick up a 2-hit KO on something that is not Magearna. And Magearna is checked by my 1-mon coming in, so I'm good with this thing going down. Especially because I kind of Aqua Jet sweep a lot of their team. Ooh, that took way too much damage. Let me go ahead and get another hit off on this thing because it is a giant threat to me, and I want to be able to Shadow Ball their entire team with Aegislash. So set up a Trick Room there. I do really like Aegislash now, because I can still Sucker Punch things if worse comes to worse as they go for Aura Sphere. And I get a nice little kill right now with Shadow Ball. Of course, I am very worried about them clicking like Flare Blitz and all that stuff too. But Magearna's in range of +6 Aqua Jet. I can probably sweep them soon. At this point, I would say Terrakion is expendable. Though it might live a hit because they might Flare Blitz instead of Poltergeist. Ooh, and I get a very lucky dodge, which I am okay with. Gonna be honest there. I am okay with. Go ahead and knock me out. We bring out our Shifu. We Wicked Blow. I have Sucker Punch, so I'm not worried about Marowak. And again, Azumarill should endgame this. So they're going to have to sack something here. It's probably going to be Talonflame, I would say, because everything else... I wouldn't mind it being Bro, but they can't go hard into Magearna because it'll be 2-hit KO'd. So if they give me Talonflame, that's amazing for my Shadow Ball Mon. Because once I basically waste the Trick Room turns, I win. And I might not even end up using my Belly Drum Azu here. But we just Wicked Blow now. It's better than me clicking U-turn. They're probably going to give me Hat. I'd say Hat. Yeah, they give me Hat. Oh, did I not miss Draco on you? So I could have went out into... Okay. Cool. Didn't realize. Didn't matter, I guess. Give me a Pokemon. Right now. They go hard Magearna, which I am okay with. Talonflame's going to come out. It's more than likely going to be like a point faster than me. To hit me with Brave Bird. I have Sucker Punch for Marowak, so I'm not worried about that. They have Acrobatics. Oh, okay. But they're... What the hell is their set? Are they actually Flare Blitz? Shield. Whatever says 87%. That's at their max attack. Just gonna Shadow Ball here. If they end up being max attack, I'll belly jump up. I should be able to belly jump up Azu and win the game anyway. But yeah, this is going to do some damage. 98, not bad. Just click it again, and that should be game. Aegislash should be able to come in and do it. They're about to complain a little bit too. I can smell it. Oh, you're dead. Could be. Oh, Ghost Resist Berry. I see you, buddy. I see you, buddy. Aegislash wins me the game. So I would rather them go Marowak here. Get Aqua Jetted. And then what? Aegislash still wins me the game. Literally does not matter. I have Sucker Punch. They're going to be mad about this. I mean, I guess it does matter, huh? But I have Sucker Punch anyway, so I would basically... Come on. I'm waiting. Okay. What's the game plan here? To lose to me clicking knockoff. Anyway, I knew my Cinderace had Sucker Punch, so it was enough for Marowak, and all I had to do was U-turn out in the turn after. because they'd be faster than me. And that'd be it. So basically, I'd Sucker Punch. I'd Sucker Punch and then just click U-turn versus Slowbro. If I outspeed them, that means they went for any other attack that wasn't this. Nice. I mean, obviously it wasn't the cleanest game, but still don't like me missing my Draco Meteor. Especially because I get damage off on Ferrothorn, which would have meant that Azu might have been able to come out earlier. It looks like they might have been no item Talonflame, I guess. Maybe that's their answer to Marowak. Are they physically defensive no item? I have no idea. But yeah, we ended up winning the first game, which, oh, no, they're not. They're coming back. They are coming back. Wait, BTC broke past 11K? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just got an alert from my phone. I don't even care about that. Cobra ain't gonna help you, buddy. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wow, it is soaring. And then last is gonna come out the Marowak. I've never seen Poltergeist miss. Thanks. Oh, that's what you came back for. Okay. Thanks. That is what they came back for. But yeah, I guess we'll look for another game. Let's rank. /rank. So we were 1748. I want to get out of the main chat actually. I don't want to be in here when I do /rank. Look at my Italian brother. What's up? 17. No, we're still 1748. No worries. I didn't want more points anyway, I guess. Okay, so we're fighting Trick Room again. So in theory, Azumarill is still broken here. Though they do have a lot that is very threatening. I love Urshifu in this game. I absolutely love Urshifu. And I think it's super strong versus them. I think Dragalge is amazing in this game too. And I'm actually going to use it to just get up T-Spike early. Because it matches up well versus basically anything that's not this. Because I do have double Sucker Punch, I should be good. But I'm getting up both layers of T-Spike just in case there's like sub or this Porygon wants to recover stall me or whatever it wants to do. I'll get up my second layer there. And I'm going to go H-Slash just in case they boom. It also doesn't let Magearna come in for free. This is, of course, if they have boom or toxic or whatever they want to do. It does let Marowak in, but because my Sucker Punch is very, very strong versus them, I'm going to use that to my advantage here. Now, ban and knockoff is annoying. Dragalge is easily the most expendable member. I got to be careful around Crawdaunt, though. I doubt they belly drum in front of my face. As it turns out, they are indeed choice ban on this Pokemon. Woo! That is going to hurt. If I go Azu, I basically depend on Urshifu late game close combating, and I think I'm okay with doing that. So I'm just going to play rough here. I'll eat that up. There's no point in belly drumming because they're chrono. Actually, I probably should have belly drum right there. Because I'm sure I would have smacked them from that spot. And then now they're going to be able to go Crawdon and do things to me. So maybe I should have belly jumped from that spot. Alright, we'll knock off now. 2 KO Bronzong. Bring out my Aegislash here. Just in case, again, they want to boom. There we go. I should have actually belly jumped. I didn't realize how much that would do to me. And from this position, Terrakion gets a kill whenever it attacks. Cinderace kills basically everything besides Porygon, but Aegislash can late game if that's the case. I think I sack you, and I go Cinderace. And oh, nice. It actually wastes 2 turns to Trick Room too, which is really cool. I'll just click rocks there. I'm going to assume that if I go Cinderace, I'm good because I have the Sucker Punch here. I'm adamant. This is stab. It doesn't actually pick up the KO, which is very sad. But I'm going to be able to Flash Cannon through. Porygon about to be annoying, though, because that has Teleport, huh? Will I lose to... Huh? You Akaberry? You are Akaberry. Okay, we'll save this. Maybe a Volt Switch might come out. Because I'm trying to close combat them. If I can waste their turns, I close combat and win. Yo, I took way too much damage from that. with Specs Flash Cannon here. I think they messed up by going hard into Crawdaunt, though. Because I go Azu, which has already lost his item. I don't know if Liquidation is a guaranteed KO, but if they go for knockoff, they lose their second turn. And I'll let him knock me out here to be able to bring out Urshifu. Click Choice Band Close Combat. And I think that was it, yeah. I don't know, I think they messed up by going for, I think they should have definitely liquidated, but I mean, it worked out for me. I'm definitely not playing this team perfectly, don't get me wrong. When they got top 10 with it, Garrity, when he got top 10 with it, it's because he used it a lot and a lot. And I mean, I can't believe I'm fighting offense, though. I actually like that I'm fighting offense, because like, not offense, but like Trick Room. Well, Trick Room is offense. They don't really have very many switching. So I think if I belly drum there, I could have had it. I don't think I knocked out Magearna, though, at +6. We're just going to assume they're max HP Magearna. I just want to know this calc just to know. Yeah, it wasn't a guaranteed KO. Though I could stop them from Trick Rooming and then Aqua Jet through. Alright, cool. So what is our rank now? 1767. I think it's a 1769. I think it's a little bit more than that, I would say. But I mean, things are looking okay. We're using the priority to our advantage. I now know how much I do with Cinderace to Marowak. It was not as much as I would have liked. Marowak. I don't know why they Boomerang. Oh, I guess they expected me to switch into Urshifu and wanted to get a hit off on it. 66, 78, man, that's super effective damage doing nothing. Probably should have gotten up rocks in that game now that I think about it. Like, now that I know that role, I'll get up rocks next time with my Terrakion. Just because that'll make a difference in dealing with Crawdaunt, that'll make a difference in dealing with Porygon. So now we're fighting a really cool team. Specifically because they have Kyurem and Weezing. Dragalge goes in this game. But so does my opponent's Kyurem, so that's something I want to keep in mind. We're going to use, hopefully, AEGISLASH to our advantage here, and try and get in Dragalge as many times as possible, just to click Sludge Bomb and Draco Meteor. I have to go a lead that doesn't lose immediately to one of these, to Kyurem. So it's either Terrakion or I make the Cinderace play, but I'm assuming they go Hippowdon versus me, right? Because Hippowdon's stupid good versus my team. You know what? I'd rather lose him on to Kyurem than let Hippowdon take him on immediately. Exactly. So we're going to drop a Draco here. They have Jirachi, but if they let me do this, I get rid of Hippowdon, which means they get no rocks, so I keep my Focus Sash. And that was the biggest threat to my team defensively. Like, I have Choice Band Pokemon. Huh? Hey, man, you can get it too. All of y'all can get it. Straight up. All of them can get it. So I'm completely fine with that. Chandelure and Hippowdon gone. Don't want to lose from this position, though, so we'll go AEGISLASH here as they go for Iron Head. And we'll throw off a Specs Flash Cannon just to see what type of Mandibuzz this is. Ooh, it is not specially defensive. That is good to know. So Cinderace looks really good. Like, offensively, Cinderace looks good. Got to be careful about losing to you. I'm going to use Cinderace here on their knock, exactly. So now Pyro Ball does kill from that percentage, so we're going for it. And I get the Pyro Ball burn like this mon always does to basically everything. And we'll go for another one here because they shouldn't be able to kill me in one hit. And they have no Pyro Ball switching, so we get rid of Weezing. Obviously, Jirachi is a threat, but I have Dragalge as a sack. We just got to make sure that Kyurem can't come in and beat me down. So I'm going to once again go for Flash Cannon here. And like I said, I just got to make sure that Kyurem can't come in and beat me down. Trying to think what's the best play. I do think going Azumarill was the best play because if their Kyurem ends up being Dragon Dance, I'm good. If the Specs Freeze Dry, I go Terrakion and click Close Combat after. Alright, we'll go for knockoff here too, that way they can't. Ah, okay. So they are sub Dragon Dance. That is annoying. But I have too many knockoffs. I would say I have too many knockoffs, rather. I mean, it's better for me to get this damage off on you. I have way too many attacks. What are you even going to do here? You don't knock me out with Icicle Spear unless you get multiple hits. So I'm not even sure what they're even going to do here. Oh my god, Azu just said nah. So basically, let's say they knocked me out. I went Terrakion, I clicked close combat. They couldn't Healing Wish, and you guys already know I have multiple forms of priority left in the back right there. So, cool. That ended up working out for me. Are we 1800 now? I would like that. So that's why I ended up leading. I think we're more than that. Because that should be... Because battle number 47 was the last one. So... That's why I ended up leading off with Dragalge, just to like kind of go through the replay a little bit. I'll wait a little bit, but let me show you the replay real quick. Just because I want to, I went a little bit fast, but I knew what I meant when I said. People were like, "Oh man, can you Showdown Dark Mode?" There you go. You happy? I know I have more points than this. Don't be lying to me. Anyway, so if you look at my entire team, Hippowdon clicked Earthquake, 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 Earthquake. Obviously, so Hippo was a phenomenal lead versus me. And was this T-Spike? This might have been T-Spike, just because they had that Kyurem. Hippo was phenomenal versus me, so like I went off the thing that I went off the idea that they would use it and I can get an early KO, you know, with Dragalge if possible. Hey, give me my points. I know I have more points than that. Don't be lying to me. But yeah, I figured that I'd just be able to break as early as possible with this mon. And obviously, as you can see, I landed and it worked. And they even gave me Chandelure, which is something I also struggled switching into, especially because they were specs. And I saved that Mon because it could be a switch into Jirachi, obviously. Whereas they died to Sand, I wouldn't have to give up a Mon. Yeah. Though I didn't end up using it for Jirachi. I assumed they were Scarf because Chandelure was specs and it could be Healing Wish support for their team, which doesn't have Wish support. Like when you have Mons like these, they always want Wish support, especially Weezing. And I kept up the offensive pressure because, like, I want to explain my play, but because I want this to make sense. Obviously, getting a burn on Weezing was great, but I kept up the offensive pressure because if they roosted, then okay, fine, then I can get an Azu later or Terrakion and mess them up. But if they knocked off trying to knock out Aegislash, because obviously Aegislash was a threat, they're in range of the Cinderace. It does like 42 or something like that. Am I actually at 1787? Yeah, 1800. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna keep it a nice little short episode today. We went up 50 points. I got a little bit lucky throughout, but I wanted to keep it nice and short and sweet and to the top. How much is that? Yeah, because I've been giving you guys hour and a half, 3-hour episodes in a row, and one of them was almost an hour and a half. So we're gonna keep it at this. I do want to talk a little bit about some stuff happening. So I would love if you actually listen to me, and if not, that's completely fine. But first off, thank you everybody for all the support on the sponsorship stuff, the Ridge Wallet, and obviously Crunchyroll. It has been great. Like, the support has been absolutely great. You know, let's get one more game, whatever. Let's get one more game. If I lose it, I lose it. But the support has been phenomenal. And, you know, you're helping me out by clicking those links and actually getting the stuff too. So yeah, I just want to be thankful. I'm really thankful for that too, because that helps me do what I love to do. As we keep going forward, and yeah, I'm happy that we're at the 1800s now. Would be cool to hopefully win one more game and kind of solidify the 1800s, because I think we only play 4 games and I need 5 games so I don't decay tomorrow. That's if I'm even recording tomorrow, that is. But it's just been great, you know, and I want to stress that, like, it's been really nice. So we are fighting a Scizor, which is actually a very, very, very big threat. Scizor is a huge threat to me, and so is Rotom Wash, man. So this is annoying. You kind of are really good, but you get to click Shadow Ball and Draco. They don't have a rocker, so I use that to my advantage when it comes to Terrakion. And I need to keep Cinderace healthy so I don't lose to this. In terms of how I can win this, I don't see myself winning with Belly Drum Azu. And I'd rather use Dragalge potentially early to kind of weaken something like immediately, or like Draco. So they end up leading off a Dragapult. Obviously, this is something I'm very, very weak to. I don't see myself winning with a Azumarill, though it's good versus Cinderace. So I'm going to make the play as they go right for Dragon Darts. And we're just going to click Knockoff here. I get a lot out of this turn. First off, they are, what is that, Life Orb? Like, yeah, that had to be Life Orb. So we get rid of the fastest Pokemon my opponent has. So I'm glad. I'm very glad about that. Rotom Wash comes out. They're definitely going to click Earthquake with Haxorus, but... Okay, I'm going to use my Dragalge here. Don't crit me. I'm going to use my Dragalge here just a little bit if possible, just to ensure that, like, if they want to go for Will-O-Wisp or something, I'd rather Dragalge get it instead of sacking Azumarill, because this is an offense versus offense match. Me getting rid of Dragapult turn 1 was probably best case for me. But this is where this Mon comes into play, and this Mon is a threat. So I'm going to go Azu. Let's see if they are choiced. They aren't, obviously. And we'll just Aqua Jet for a little bit of damage to hopefully knock them out with Close Combat. I doubt my Close Combat knocks them out. But I can knock them out with Cinderace after, so I'm going to go for that. If that's the case. So Close Combat actually just barely misses out on the KO. We'll click Rocks here if they randomly switch. And I'll be able to go Cinderace now and just click Sucker. I'm very worried about Togekiss, though. This is going to be like a trade-for-trade type of game. I'm very, very, very worried about Togekiss. Because it can legitimately endgame me now. Obviously, Scissor's a giant threat, too. In fact, if they go hard Scissor, that would be great for me. I know they're going to go Rotom, but... Or Cinderace to click U-turn. I mean, their own Cinderace is a threat as well, so it's kind of looking scary at this point. We drew Dragalge here as they go for Pyro Ball. I'll make the Urshifu play just in case they Zen. And then hopefully Sucker Punch does it. I know for a fact Sucker Punch is going to knock them out. Should I just U-turn here? If they have a Jump Kick, I lose anyway. I'm going to U-turn. Because this gives me best case scenario in terms of like me attacking. That's physically defensive Rotom as well. So I don't know how well you took this, but nothing on their team wants to take a Spec Shadow Ball. So I'd rather get off this damage. Does this kill? Ooh, after the Life Orb hit, it definitely did. Not bad. And then we can spam Specs Thunderbolt. Of course, like I said, Togekiss is an extremely scary Pokemon. Maybe instead of spamming Specs Thunderbolt, I go this and kind of just pray, I really have to hope they don't hack me to death. I definitely spam Specs Thunderbolt here. Are they sub Nasty Plot? I would love if they Nasty Plotted first. Not like it's the greatest for me, but first off, they can miss. And I think I definitely go Urshifu, and I need the damage on them so that way Cinderace can hopefully sweep. So I had to make that play. To be able to go Rotom. To be able to go Cinderace, excuse me, and click my attack versus them. This is going to be so close, man. This is going to be so close. Yeah, this is going to be so close. It might come down to Zen Headbutt actually landing. Or like their type of Scizor. It might come down to their Scizor. I definitely click Shadow Ball here. I know there have to be Life Orb or something, right? Okay, I'm faster. Ooh, just barely missed out on the KO. Okay, for sure Sucker Punch now. And I think I Pyro Ball Rotom into Zen Headbutt to hopefully avoid, like if they Will-O-Wisp me, I lose. So I'm going to Pyro Ball into Zen Headbutt. As they miss a Thunder Wave. Oh, that's so crucial. Yo! We did it. Hey. Woo! Now, I could have Sucker Punched the last turn, but if they had Pain Split, oh my god. I think they might have been default, considering their team has no hazard control with Hydro Pump. But man, that would have been scary. Hey, you know what? That's Pokemon. I definitely got very lucky in this live, though. Not going to deny that in the slightest. Like, there was some insane amount of luck. 9, if possible. 9:30 the latest. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, we're ending it. Woof. We're more than this. Definitely a lucky episode for me. Mustard, please. What? What are they talking about? Oh, they're talking about that beta thing. I'm gonna go to nice and healthy League of Legends chat. There you go. Do you guys know I'm Diamond? I'm Diamond 1. Whatever. We're gonna have a little bit more point. Let me look at the team. We fought some crazy offenses today. We didn't fight like anything fat. Like maybe the Apowdon was the one thing that was technically fat, but yeah, I think that was about it, right? Show me my rank, please. Show me my rank. And oh, I might as well show you guys where I am on the actual ladder, because I heard people say that. Before I wasn't like even on the top 500 because we were 1700, and that's not ever. Hello? Is Pokemon Showdown even work? Thank you. That's number 220. We'll refresh. Hey, no. We know we're more than 1800 points. This is why I rarely ever show my rank in real videos, because this takes forever and there's no. It's annoying to wait. Let's check right now. We are still 1800s. We are still 1800s, please. If you could just show me where I actually am. You know what? We're 1800. That's it. That's. I'm assuming it's like it'd be like 1817, but I guess we're actually 1800. Come on, we were 1800 before we played the last game. I hope I stay this lucky. My friends, people. Dude, why is it so hard to update the ladder? Why? I don't even know what I'm on to put. What do I put it? Am I putting AEGISLASH? It has to be Dragalge or a Azumarill, I think. Hey, we're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay here until we get it. I don't care. Shoot, add on more to the video. What is it? 32 minutes right now. I got the intro. I got the thing. That's like 37, 38 minutes. We're gonna make it nice, even 40. 18, 19. Thank you. My God. All right, guys. So we're 18, 19. We're ending it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed some offense. I'm not a huge fan of using offense right now on the ladder. I think that certain Pokemon would have just straight up messed us up if we fought them, but we were pretty lucky this live too. I don't think there's any way to deny that. Check out Crunchyroll. The link is down below. Again, y'all sign up. It's absolutely free. It's 14 days. I got about 2 more Ridge stuff to also say before that contract ends too. And then after that, you know, it's going to be like, where are the ads? There's no more. This empty part of me is just, you know, this part of me is just missing that I feel like should have stayed there. But you can get the team at PokeaimMD.com. The link is down below. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm sorry that the last 3 minutes we were just here doing absolutely nothing. And at this point, I'm kind of trying to stretch the video with my voice because I like it nice, even 40. I'd rather look at a 40-minute video than see 38, 39, or like 39 minutes in itself. Because 40 minutes is kind of clean. I don't think we're gonna get there though. I don't think we're gonna get there. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.